What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys had a good weekend. Uh, whether you did a bunch of back testing or, you guys just took the weekend to reset the mind a little bit. Either way, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Um, what am I even looking at here, bro? Genuinely, what am I looking at right now? I jumped on last night to kind of mark out some stuff for the morning, try to look at what we're doing steady, and then just look at this, bro. What's like, what is this, dude? Look at this. Look at that. Unreal. Unreal. And I don't know what is going on here, bro. There's literally like, okay, I guess there's news, but like, what is this candle, bro? That's nuts. This is crazy though, to be completely honest with you. That is crazy. Maybe you know what? I might be missing the plot here. Maybe there's some reason it's going up, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't know why it's going up. Oh, my posture, you guys, it's so bad. Like genuinely, I gotta fix this shit. I'm like, bro, I don't know where this is going. So we gotta keep in mind there is news at 7, so in half an hour there's news. And to be quite frank with you, I think I might. Well, I mean, there's a potential chance. Depending on how quick the trade would be, we're most likely not gonna take nothing. And it's no news Monday. So let's keep that in mind. Typically on a no news Monday like this on Forex, anyways, there's some news here. We don't typically trade. Because the markets are a little weird. I feel like usually on some news days, it pushes the market in a way that you can build some direction. Sometimes. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes. But in this case, it's probably, I wonder if it's just going to be one of these scenarios where it just keeps going up. Or goes up. This candle closes somewhat nicely. We get this nice 5-minute inverse. And then maybe it hits it, respects it a little bit, and we keep going up. Maybe it hits it, respects it a little bit, and then inverses that shit. And then we're like, oh, damn. Inverse right here. You're like, okay, that's some direction if I've seen some. Bang. Enter. Look at that. Boom. Go somewhere. Maybe, you know what? Actually, we don't enter here because it comes down, sweeps this little bit of liquidity, and we're like, okay. Retraces a little bit, and we're like, all right. Taps into like maybe a fair value, comes back down. We're like, okay, bet. Right around here. Enter the trade here. Go like this. Go like this, a little one-to-one. That's a great trade. And that's what's gonna happen. We'll see. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. We're in no rush. We're in no rush. Okay, so there's a 3 minute. So let's mark that out. Let's mark the 3 minute out. I'm just gonna get rid of this 15 minute. It's 6:37 right now. We still got some time before we hit this. That's the time to let the market kind of do its thing before we make a trade. Unfortunately, as far as I can see, there's no trade-off rip here. It's just been, yeah. So, anyways, with that being said, I'll catch you guys when something happens. All right, guys. Okay. hear me out. I open Instagram, and I know you're not supposed to like compare yourself to like other traders and whatnot, but I open Instagram. I look at PB Trading Story, and he took a trade like right here, and he went for these highs, and obviously got them. How? Because I'm looking. Yeah, we tap into this 5 minute and 1 minute. Oh, maybe. Oh, it kind of is a major point because there's some liquidity here. Bang. Sweep liquidity, go up. Get this 1 minute inverse. Thing is, he entered like down here though. So he didn't even wait for that 1 minute inverse. Unless there was like a 30-second. It's a nice 30-second inverse that I probably. Like, that's the tricky part though. Because, like, think about it. Think about it. In my mind, I'm like, okay, there's a trade here. 1 minute, fair value. Probably wait for that to get inverse. So you enter. Set your stop loss for here. Maybe you go break even right here. Actually, that still would have played out. Okay, I gotta get rid of all this shit. It's in my way. And there's also 1 minute here. But it's also technically 5 minutes. So taps off of that, sweeps some liquidity, sweeps that, hits the 1 minute fair value, gets in 1 minute inverse. Then you would enter off of this technically because you would wait for the 1 minute inverse. And then I guess you wouldn't go break even necessarily here. It's just tricky though, because you would have maybe went break even somewhere along here. But then you would have got break even. Why did he enter? Because he like entered down here. I don't see an inverse. I'm not saying that you have to necessarily always enter off of inverses, but like maybe it was like the pure fact that we entered off of. There's like a good 5 minute. Is there like a 15 minute or something? Oh, look at that. Look at the 15-minute time frame. What is that? I'm just trying to understand here. Like, what did I not see that made that such a good trade? Oh, you know what? Maybe the fact that there's like this up here. Okay. Maybe the fact that there's this up here as well. So there is liquidity here too that it probably would want to sweep, which it did. So you're in a 5 minute and a 1 minute fair value gap. You come up. We're going to kind of disregard that because it didn't really provide us with anything. So 1 minute and a 5 minute fair value that we tapped into. So there's this 1 minute up here with liquidity that's probably going to want to sweep. Therefore, you go up. Maybe set your break even for this fair value, something like that. And then it just goes and claims that. Oh, all right. I mean, I can see it, but I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't have seen that. I'm gonna call it a day there. Maybe I'll do some. I mean, that's the whole point of these videos, right? So that I can like learn and whatnot and kind of see my mistakes. I just personally didn't see a trade there, but it still played out. That was a crazy trade. How do you like? Yeah, damn. All right, cool. And then something like here. The reason I didn't enter is because I like the market's just been doing this, right? So to me, I'm like, how am I supposed to get the trade off that? But I think I've been pulling, like I've been holding back my trading quite a bit. So I think honestly, I need to start entering more and just kind of just going for it, right? Just going for some trades. But with that being said, I'm gonna call it there for the day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, peace out. Well, as always, hope you guys took a good trade. Or if you didn't, then still a good day. Even if you hit stop loss, doesn't matter. There's always tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys. Okay, guys, one more thing. Check this out. There's another trade opportunity that I missed. I don't know how I missed all of this. Like, I was sitting here and I was like, I'm just like not able to take trades or whatever right now. But like, look at this. So goes up, sweeps this kind of major point, right? 1 minute fair value, major liquidity starts coming down. You get this 1 minute inverse. Enter off of this candle, go for this liquidity. The stop loss right there. It would have smacked like that's such a good trade right there. I just don't even know, dude. Like, what is? I don't know. Like, that's a good trade right there. But I keep freaking, bro. I just keep like not entering. I don't know what is happening. This like past week, I've been like scared to enter almost. Even though it's a funded account, it doesn't matter. Ugh, I don't know, guys. This week, I'm just gonna start entering shit if I'm like, yeah, that's a good trade. I just don't even know how I didn't see that. How did I not see that? I don't know. I need to be way more focused. That's the thing. I just need to be much more focused on the charts and be looking like an eagle. Like, anyways, enough. Yeah, I just want to throw that in there because the whole point of this channel is document and everything. So, anyways, peace out, guys.